Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and for this week we're going to play some Izzet Merfolk. So I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to play this week, and I saw somebody had asked about if people had tried Izzet Merfolk at all recently, so I said screw it, why not? We're in an experimentation phase right now. Things are kind of up in the air. It's hard to tell what's correct for Merfolk, so I said to myself, yeah, let's do that. So this is the Izzet list that I put together, and yeah, there's a couple interesting things about it. So first of all, I'm not going to play with one drops because I think I think the Bolt can be a better one drop in this sort of list. This is a much more kind of controlling list for Merfolk than a lot of the other ones, where like if you're going to play Simic, it's very aggressive. But I think yeah, because we have a bunch of like removal spells and like Borrowers and Trickster are both like very flashy. I think this is a little bit more controlly. And then we also have like Royal Scions here as it makes any of our dinky creatures like really powerful win conditions. And kind of like Oko, this card is actually really hard to kill because it can come out with 6 loyalty. So I think this gives you a good advantage in the grindy matchups, like say against Jund. Like I expect this card to be good there. Bonecrusher Giant I think is a very good reason to want to play red, because one of the things that we kind of struggle with sometimes, card advantage. Silvergill is fine with this. It's not the best. There's a lot of things that really hurt things that have one toughness. So sometimes there's like a Plague Engineer out and you're just playing it and it just cycles. Whereas like Bonecrusher Giant, the stomp is very relevant against a lot of stuff. Like we might want to try to kill off a prowess creature before they start pumping a bunch of spells into it. Maybe we want to kill like a mana dork with it, or we can even kill like Plague Engineer with this thing, and then it gives us a nice 4/3 body that we can then play afterwards. So it's pretty strong. I think I like this card a lot, and it complements the burn plan. So we have a lot of reach with Lightning Bolt and Bonecrusher. And I expect this will help us against the red decks a little bit, because now we have a bunch of removal that we can actually get rid of the prowess creatures that are hurting us all the time. So other than that, I have Blood Moon in the sideboard. I think I'll just bring this in against like Tron and Valakut decks. Yeah, I don't think we need it necessarily in the main deck. I'm going to play with Master of Waves though. I think this is a card that will benefit actually kind of a lot with the Royal Scions. Sometimes it's scary to like swing Master Waves into like a red deck, because you never know when they're gonna stomp you. So you have to be careful with when you're casting Stomp, because it'll turn off the protection. But if you play like Scions and then you play Master of Waves, well, you can pretty safely, yeah, I guess like you can attack, and Master of Waves will deal like 4 damage a turn that they can't block it. They might have something like Beaumont Courier, but it doesn't. Even then, it's not going to matter because it'll have First Strike and Trample, so it can go right past that. Yeah, I think this becomes an incredibly powerful clock. Then you just use all the elementals to block while this thing deals like 4 damage a turn because of Scions. I think that's good. Yeah, just like the value off of it's really good too. Yeah, and that's one of the things I'm trying to focus on. Like, and here we have a lot of cards like value card, value card, value card. Brazen Borrower is another good like tempo / value card. Same thing like Silvergill and Seas like that. And I'm gonna play with Faerie Conclave as well in this because I want more blue sources. And it's also good with Scions because now it has flying, so can attack in the air and they're for like 4 damage, and there's nothing that can really block it very well, so hoping that works out for us. Yeah, and then what else here? Yeah, Fry. This is another one because against some of the control decks, we might have trouble with stuff like Omnath or their Planeswalkers. Can kill all of those things really easily, so that's why I have this here. Other than that, yeah, like we've played with a lot of these cards before, so I have no idea if this is where we want to be at, but this is what I'm going to test this week. Really, I'm really interested in trying this card. I played a blue-red Urza deck with Nikachu actually on Sunday, and you can find the replay over in his channel. Yeah, this card I think was really strong, and if you can play it in a deck where you can take advantage of both the looting, you know, maybe if you draw like Vial, you can discard it and like, you know, replace it with a better card, or you take advantage of like, you know, the cycling cards, or the making your threats really big with it. If you have a bunch of creatures in play, like this really makes it easy to push damage. And the ultimate's really good too, and it starts with a ton of loyalty. I want to say that this is the kind of deck that should do well with it. I mean, Brazen Borrower attacking for 5 in the air would be fantastic. It's like, yeah, go ahead, put a bunch of like, you know, spirit tokens in play or something to block. That's not going to matter. First strike and trample, awesome. And yeah, and you know, if we're stuck in a scenario, say against like Ensnaring Bridge, it digs for the Brazen Borrower to bail us out of that. I like what this card does in general. So if you can protect it, I think this will be good. And like, yeah, with Bonecrusher Giant, like it's still like 6 power. That would be great. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play with really Bonecrusher yet, but I'm pretty excited to try it. I think like this is a pretty good card in this, so we'll have to see. Yeah, we don't have to go super huge on Master here. We could play with like Glasspool, but I don't want to play with too many non-basics because we still need to worry about Blood Moon. So I have 4 basics and 3 fetches to find them. Hope that will be okay. You know, we're probably going to keep Vial in 2 a lot of times, but I am playing some Caverns because there are a fair bit of control decks, you know, people running mana leaks and stuff, so let's turn off mana leaks wherever we can. Alright, that's all I got to say about this, so let's go and gem this in a league. Alright, here we go. We are on the play. Let's see. I think this hand's fine. We'll keep this. We're up against a Luris deck, so maybe this Bolt and, you know, removal is usually not bad to have against that. Yeah, we have to go with this right now. Probably not many Fiery Islet into Aether Vial decks out there, so who knows, they might not know what's going on. It's good for us. Spogles? Oh, it's Merfolk! Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. I'm so sorry I have to do this. Yeah, this is... Alright, I think I'm gonna bolt something on their turn. Yep. Alright, so we're just gonna bolt that. Ooh, that's good. I'm probably just gonna use Bonecrusher here. Hopefully I'll play another Lord so that I can just Bonecrusher and then play Silvergill. Alright, what do we got? So he actually might be playing the list that I was playing like, what, a week or 2 ago. Let's do this right now. Okay. Alright, Vial's fine. They already have 3 mana, so the Vial doesn't really do that much, so... I don't really need to tick this up. Interesting. I think I probably do this right now. We've hurt ourselves quite a lot. But now it's time to be on the offensive. So we've got a lot of pressure in play, and I think we can keep it that way. Okay, so they're going to play another Lord. Okay, that's fine. You might have Merfolk Trickster here. Yeah, I kind of thought that might be the case. Okay. I don't think they're going to block. So I guess I just wait until their upkeep and then just bounce the Mistbinder. This dodges Force of Negation. Well, if they want to force it, they have to tap 3 lands. So. Okay, so they have a land, they have Mistbinder in hand. You're gonna hard cast it. We need that, like, more creatures. These borrowers are not actually that great. Ouch. Alright, I think I have to take this. Okay, well, now this is a problem. I have another Brazen Borrower, but I don't think that's enough. Bouncing this Trickster is not helping my cause. I think I'm dead almost no matter what I do here. Well, that's still not going to help me because I'm actually just dying to them playing Lord of Atlantis. Alright. That's okay. Yeah, we're stuck with like a Force and a Vial in hand, so we definitely want these fries. I think we want Bonecrusher. We need to get rid of Force of Negation. The Bolt is okay. Let's see. I don't think we want Blood Moon. Do it like this. Yeah, when they just have a bunch of lords, it's always going to be difficult. It's fine. We'll keep this. Alright, I am not going to bolt that, actually. I want to put pressure in play first. So I want them to play like a lord so I can use Bonecrusher to kill it. Alright. I guess I bolt this thing. Here's the thing, if I play Lord of Atlantis, this is going to get very dangerous very quickly. I feel we're doing okay. This is not a card I want this early in this game, though. Interesting, okay. That's very brave. Maybe I can bait a Trickster out of them. They can get in 1 damage with this Trickster. I think there's way better uses of this for them. Okay. So I do this, attack them. We go to 11. And I'm going to take at least 3 damage. And go to 10. See, here's another problem. If I actually play this Lord of Atlantis, then I am not blocking. Yeah, like if I'm not going to be able to kill a lord of theirs. So it's between Petty Theft and Spreading Seas for me right now. I think I just attack with these two. I'll Petty Theft back the Kamena and probably Bonecrusher a creature. Because Vial will be on 1 here. Interesting. Alright, we'll kill this thing right now. Because I don't have a lot of red mana, so if I draw another bolt, I can't use 2 bolts in 1 turn. So I want to aggressively use this. Aether Gust, okay. I'm actually okay with that. So now this is an attack for 6. I think now is where we play the Lord. So if he taps this Waterlogged Grove, then these will threaten to kill him. Okay. Do you have a Trickster? It'd actually be really bad for it. Well, I guess it would be okay. Oh, he doesn't have any islands in play. That's actually surprising. Yeah. I've totally missed that. He just did not have an island. Oops. Alright, well, hopefully we don't get, like, super punished for this, but trying to make our move limited by our cards here. Yep. Okay, well, that could be much worse. He's going to have an island this turn for sure. He didn't need to do that there. You could... I get maybe he's looking to draw Force of Negation. It might make sense because now we have Island Walk online. That's pretty good. Ouch. Okay. That's actually kind of okay. Let's see. I'm trying, I guess, what's the right thing to do here? Maybe replay Trickster, because we might... want to tap one of these things down. Could also fry the Harbinger. I think I want to use Trickster. If they play a Lord, then I probably need to kill that. Okay. Alright, well his hand does not look very good this time. I don't know if I would have played that. It doesn't really help you right now. He's getting Luris. Okay, that makes sense. He's preparing to tick this vial up. There's Merfolk Mistbinder sitting over there still. Well, that's pretty good for us. What do you got now? See, I know you have Luris in hand. I just have to not die here. Okay. I know you have exactly Luris. I guess he's trying to figure out whether he wants to actually bounce it. I think that it's pretty safe to do that. Go to 6. Not gonna bounce it. Ooh, that's very dangerous. Goes to 2. So I guess he needs to draw exactly another Lord, because I just have to fry this Harbinger. Right? And then this Trickster wins. I guess I should do it now, right? The most he can attack me then is for... Yeah, I think this is pretty safe here. Because then theoretically the most he can attack me for is 10. Yeah. So he plays Mistbinder, and even if he draws a Lord, these are only 5s. So I don't know what exactly saves him here. Alright, what is your mystery card, opponent? Yep. You got Luris. We still have Island Walk to win here. So I guess we have to figure out, like, they could Harbinger, like, a Merfolk Trickster back to my hand, but then I could still attack with a Lord and still kill them. I guess, what if they have, like, 2 Harbingers? Like, if you had Harbinger in hand, you could... No, I don't even think 2 Harbingers would be enough here. Ooh, okay, so it's a Lord, so that means we're okay, I think. Yep. We go to 1, they're dead. Yeah. Yeah, I think Fry is like actually a really good card for this deck. Yeah, I think we just are running this back. Relevant in this matchup, it gets through stuff like Curse Catcher. It can also kill Luris, which is worth noting. So the only creature that it like can't kill is Cavern of Speaker. Alright, so we need like a really good hand here. Master of Waves is really bad in this match because you can just Trickster it and kill off all the elementals, so we're hoping to not have to see Master. Fuck, no! Why? Why would you do this to me? I really don't like this hand. Like, I can't play the Lord of Atlantis. I think this is a really bad hand. Because realistically, like, these 3 cards are not doing anything. I think we have to mulligan. This is much better. I guess we put Spreading Seas in the bottom. We kept 7, that's not usually a good sign. Well, it's going to be one of these matches. Okay, well, it's our savior here, Fry. That's good. But we're on the draw for the last one here, so it's going to be rough. Oh, he doesn't have another land! Yes! Okay, but we're not going to play anything this turn either, so we're kind of on the same footing here. However, we might be able to tempo him a little bit because we have the Tricksters here. Alright, so he only has 1 of these because if he had 2, he would have played the other one here. Alright. So I don't think the Spreading Seas actually would have mattered. Maybe if we can get, like, a Brazen Borrower, we can, like, bounce this Aether Vial and just, like, be absolutely awesome. Alright, well, this is the kind of hand that we need to, like, actually fight this. Let's cast... I guess... No, we'll just pass. We will Vial in Silvergill. We'll use Trickster with our mana. Because that also lets us hold up Fry. Okay. I have no interest in really doing anything with that right now. To be Vials in a Lord, like, I probably want to Fry it. We have tons of cards. Yeah, I think we're fine. Oh, he doesn't have more lands, hopefully. Let's see. I think he would have played it immediately if he did. Okay, go ahead. Do your attack. I think it's really dangerous to attack with this. I will eat this creature if it is the last thing I do. Alright. So usually in these scenarios, you just want to try to trade as much as possible. Okay, we have possibly multiple lords incoming here. It's okay, because we have Trickster right now, so... we have our opportunity to kill this thing. I'm going to try to trade with the Silvergill. Okay. That is what I was hoping for. These masters are not doing me any favors right now. Alright. Ooh, alright, that's really dangerous. I think we want to wait one more turn for this. I don't think he's going to block either of these. Shook, yeah. The fry was just amazing there. Alright, what do we got? Probably more lords. Lords are kind of dangerous to us right now. But, that's okay. So he has Lord of Atlantis. Ooh. I don't know if you want to gamble on Lord right now. I think we're actually going to win. Because we can play Trickster here and tap this thing down. And we can just Violin Lord and kill him. So here's the thing, if he has a Trickster of his own, he can actually Trickster the Lord here. But I don't have an island in play right now, so I could actually block. It's worth noting. what's gonna happen is if he plays Lord of Atlantis, like like with 5 cards in hand, that's so dangerous. Well, let's see what happens. He plays Lord, I play Lord. So go to 5-5, and this will be 4 and 4. My God. I guess if he has Trickster, I'm in a lot of shit. Can I win if he has Trickster? That's a good question. Because I could just go for the kill right now. If he doesn't have Trickster, he actually... Like, I guess it could be Trickster or Harbinger. Either one would be good enough here. The problem is my Lord of Atlantis does not really line up well against his if he has either of those cards. And with that, Vial is super dangerous right now. I can't really attack into this Trickster very well at the moment. Yeah, this Vial's making... Like, I know he has gas. It's like he has so many cards in hand that he hasn't played, so... Yeah, and if I play Lord, like, I might only get in 9 damage, and then I'm definitely gonna die. Well, I guess... If it's Harbinger, I don't necessarily die. No, yeah, because I can block one, right? No, I still will, because, again, he has Lord of Atlantis, so... he'll have Harbinger, Silvergill, and Trickster will each be 5s. I have to block one, so it'll be 14. So I will have to throw away my Lord. So I guess it's just a matter of do I die to Trickster. Harbinger is beatable. If he bounces Silvergill Adept, I can just replay it, and then I'm forced to block with these two. So if you have Trickster, I think I'm screwed no matter what I do. Alright, I guess we're gonna go for it. Oh, he does have Trickster, okay. See? Alright, this is why we go to attacks first. Yeah, now if I play this Lord, I'm actually in a lot of danger, so... But I don't have an island in play yet, so that's good news. So I can still do some blocks. So land, so you have Lord in hand still. Interesting. This is a really interesting attack. I think I just double block a Trickster, and if like that should be fine. Yep. Okay, that's still okay, right? I think now we have to go for it. Yeah. The Lord Gambit. Yes. Yeah, that was here we go. Never do we not have it. Attack. Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of greedy. That was the thing. I don't think putting the Lord in play was correct, so... But as soon as, yeah, like, that was what gave us, like, free reign. You tapped out. Here you go. Yeah, I'll reveal mine. So, yeah, I think... Good games. Alright. Yeah, I think I would have kept the Vial for Harbinger. Yeah, like, the ATBs suck sometimes, but it's better than dying, so... So, yeah, if you were gonna play the Lord, you probably should do it with the lands instead of getting Lurrus, and then you can keep the Vial on for Harbinger, so that way, you know, you didn't know that I was gonna top deck that, but then if I like attack with these guys, you can just Harbinger one back to my hand. So, like, that would have made this total luck by top decking the extra Lord. So, yeah, I think then it would have made a little more sense on your part. Like, none of this would change. I would still double block and take maybe one more point of damage. But at least then I only had 3 creatures in play attacking for 4 each when you're at 12. And you have Harbinger to bounce one of them. So that way I would not be attacking for lethal. And then committing my Lord means that I am now in danger. So, that's assuming I don't top deck another Lord. So I think it would have been better to, like I said, tap like Cavern and Island for the Lord, and then keep the Vial up in my turn for Harbinger. But yeah, like the Fish Mirror is like, it's it can be like down to like, draws really easily. Fry was actually surprisingly good here. Yeah, I think like Simic usually has a pretty good advantage in the Fish Mirror. Just because it has like the most creatures and it can put the fastest clock on the table. And sometimes like the spells are a little bit clunky. Like, bolts are great and everything, but like bolts are not going to actually win the combat. Like you have to have enough creatures to actually race them. So you can bolt a Lord, but the Simic deck has way like higher Lord density than any of the other fish variants. So usually when it's a Fish Mirror, I'd say like blue-green has the advantage. So. Yeah, good games, and I hope you do well with the rest of your league. All right, that's the match for today, everybody. Please give this a thumbs up. Thumbs up for the Fish fam out in the leagues representing. So, I will see everybody again tomorrow. Take it easy.